do. So there's a few people on allotment today, so they might think I'm talking to myself, that I've gone crazy, but I am. I'm just talking to you guys. So I'm back. Oh, let me get this off. It's boiling in here today. What day are we on? Good Friday. Hold on, I'm just over here. I'm back. I've just seen Danny and my little lad, his name's Son. I've just seen them off. They've gone Easter egg shopping for the cousins. So today is my day that I'm going to get my parsnips sorted out, and I've been a little bit hesitant. I'm doing it again. Hi guys, my name's Lindsay. This is my little allotment vlog. I'm here in South Yorkshire in my polytunnel, and if you've watched my previous videos, I was talking about getting my parsnips sorted out. Let me just I'll show you where they are. Give me a second. These are all my bits and bobs, all my tomatoes that have perked up since I've potted them on, and my broccoli's coming on, and my courgettes. I think the courgettes, I didn't label them up, but I'm pretty sure that they are. But these are my parsnips. Let's have a look. Now, they're only in a shallow tray, and I've been told that they might fork, and I've got my bed nearly ready, very nearly ready for them to go in. So I didn't know whether to start them, you know, plant them straight out, or whether to pot them on into a little loo roll tube, because apparently, you know, that can help get them established without them hitting out gravelly and forking. Now I don't mind if they fork a bit, you know, I don't think it alters flavour, but what do I know? It could do. I don't think it does. So I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm just going to transplant them all into this and give them another week. That gives me time to get this next bed sorted out, because today my plan is to lift all my ground cover and shift pallet land. If I can do it, if I can get it all done, it'll be a miracle. But I'm gonna give it a good crack and see if I can get a bit of digging over done, because I'm ready for a bit of exercise. So I'll get on with that, and I'll come back to you in a little bit. I hope you're alright on this Good Friday. I'm gonna hop on again here because I'm planting them in, but I can hear a voice ringing in my ears. Because my wonderful other dad, Richard, he made me some beautiful dibbers and I forgot it again. And I can hear him shouting at me. But he made me a really lovely functional one for doing just this job. I'm using my finger. It's in garbage. But he also made me a really beautiful decorative one in shape of a carrot, which I really want to use as an handle for my shed. So I promise you, Richard, I will remember it for next time, because it would have done just jobby, wouldn't it? I don't think I'm going to have enough blue roll tubes here. And I love my parsnips, I was telling you. Roasted parsnips, curry parsnips, all the rest of it. Whatever you want to do with parsnips, they're great. I love them. I know not everybody does, but they are one of my absolute favourites. But after I've done this, I'm gonna go and dig that bed over, and I think I'm gonna do onions in one half and parsnips in other. So that's my plan for after this. But I tell you something, even though it's overcast today, it is boiling in here. I'm sure I'll be freezing when I get back out there, but this is going to take me, it always takes longer than you think. You think, oh, I'll just have half an hour down at allotment, and then 3 hours later you're like, and everyone's like, where's my tea? Well, if you want it growing, it takes time, doesn't it? Everything takes time. So, ooh, look at that. Oh, poor little things. Next time, next year, or even, no, I'll sow direct for my next crop, because if you do a bit of successional planting, seeding, whatever you want to call it, with your parsnips, and you'll get ones come a little bit later, and they'll be perfect for around, you know, Christmas time, December, and you might even have some just a little bit after that, because I think they're frost tolerant. I think they are anyway. Especially when they're bigger, they'll stay in ground, they'll store in ground like a little larder. So I'm gonna crack on with these, and I'll show you when I do a bit of digging. There, baby. So I'm just starting to clear this area here, and I think I'll leave. No, what I'm gonna do, stand back so you're not looking at my face very close. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear this area and clear all these pallets off, and then I'm gonna shift this weed membrane up this way. It's a shame to cover all my dandelions up, but I'm going to need space to dig this over, so I've got plenty of room for all my veggies to go in, and create a few little pathways. I've got a little pile of wood chip over here. We'll see how far that goes. It won't go very far. I might be able to just do one or two little paths. Oh, you're falling over. Well, it's raining. It's rain. I don't mind a bit of rain at all, but it's all getting a bit soggy. You can see where I've been working here, and then pallet land has been restored. This pallet tower, it's just at bottom where my little wildlife patches. I've just put it there right away for the moment, and until they find the use, which they will do. But yeah, I've learned a few things while I've been down here today. My polytunnel, it's cheap and cheerful, but it's not secured down very well. I mean, we knew this. Richard, if you're listening, can I have them boards to screw it down? Because I think it's going to take off. So yeah, that's one thing. Lifting pallets is hard work, I'll tell you that. If you want to work out, just lift a pallet round your garden. That'll do you some good. But yeah, I've cracked on. I've done a fair bit. I've set me mealworms out for my birds, but I'll flip you around. I can't see what you can see now, but I've got all this bit trimmed down. I don't use a petrol strimmer. I just use a little. It's my dad's Mick. I've still got your strimmer. I'll get you back. So yeah, I've trimmed this bit down just so I can pull this weed membrane down, which, you know, I'm not a fan of, because it goes stringy, and you don't want, you know, I've pulled this all out. You don't want plastic all over your land. It's not good. Definitely don't want it going in compost heap. But I ain't got as much done. Oh, you can hear it rain. I ain't got as much done as I'd have liked to today. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sit it out for a minute. Give me plants in there in polytunnel of water, and see if it passes over. It's coming from that way, and it's a bit lighter over there. So I might be in luck here. This is where I've put my pallets. down here. So they're out at way. This is all my messy area down here. It won't be messy for forever. I like things sorted. And I've got my one compost bin here that were already on land when we got it. My oriental poppies still laid down, but trying to stand up. This is my compost bins that I built. That was some work, let me tell you. These pallets that I come across, they're hard, they're heavy, and they're hard to all stand up. It's not bad to say I did it myself, but I need to drag everything out and turn it, because I think there's not enough air in it to get it going, to get it activated. I don't know, I've told you, I'm winging it. I can't see because rain's on my glasses. I'm winging it, but we'll get there, won't we? I'm sure we will. Let's have a little look down here. We've got Sun's raspberries. I bought a couple of them from a quid shop in town. Well, a 5 quid shop, whatever they're called nowadays. And a couple of them were worse for wear. They didn't have much root system on them. It were basically dust. But I thought, well, give it a go, stick it in, see how it does. And I want to get this path sorted. There's so much to do. You guys know how it goes. You know, you could be here 24/7 and you'd still be finding jobs. But you know, it's a delight, isn't it? I think it is. I think it enriches every bit of your life. You know, not only your bellies and your health, not elves. You know, it's good for your soul. So if you can, you know, even if you've got like a little balcony, we've all got what we've got for now, you know. Things are always subject to change, but even if you've just got a little balcony or a little postage stamp bit of garden, if you can get out there and get your hands in soil for a bit, you know, feel sunshine, hot rain on you, I think it does you absolute world of good. So, you know me, I might pop back on in a bit if this rain passes over, but if not, I'll catch you in a bit. It's never goodbye forever, is it? I'll probably be back in about 10 minutes. You know, I was talking the other day in my first video about things coming to you, and I'll show gratitude for no matter how small a gesture. On my plot just down here, I thought I'd got comfrey and I was planning on making like comfrey tea for my plants, but it turns out it's borage. Now I know, you know, there's plenty of uses for borage as well, but look. Oh, one of my lovely neighbours, Mick up road, he's given me this, bless his heart. I told you, things come to you when you need them. Little comfrey plant. So I'm just about to pot it up. It's already perked up since last night. I watered it, and cause it's just in a little bit of, you know, tiny little pot. So I'm going to stick him. I'm going to stick it. I hate calling things it. The baby. I'm gonna put the baby in this new pot, and it'll be happy in there for a bit until I've decided where it's going to go on plot. I've still not gone home. I've been doing stuff. My battery's going to run out though, so that's going to see me off. But I just want to show you, I went to put some stuff in my compost heap, and I thought I'd just have a quick look, see what's going off, because I've got a few. I've got these two here, I've showed you that one, but then I've got a little heap that's just on ground at back. But I've just been having a dig. Well, not a proper dig, I just had a bit of a lift, and I think stuff's happening. I've took front off, look. So I'm thinking, before I do go home, I'm going to drag it all out, turn it and put it back in. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I'm going to try it on this one And I know you're supposed to have one for turning and all that, but I just want to get compost going. You know, it's so important to be producing your own if you can. If you've got space for it, I'd make space for it. First thing I did was set these two bays up. So I'm going to turn this one and give it a couple of weeks, see how it goes, because this is my one I'm feeding at the moment, but I'm not putting kitchen scraps in it because I think that might attract rats, and I don't want no. I saw one video and this lady, she had a rat in hers, and it were, you know, it had its babies in there, and that mother didn't come back, and all the babies had died, and it was terribly sad, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm not putting food scraps in that. I only put, you know, my veggie kitchen waste in it, in these ones. So I'm gonna have a turn of this and see how that goes on in the next couple of weeks. Right. Oh, someone's here. Somebody might be making a cameo. I've just filmed a full load talking about weeing on my compost heap. And I weren't filming, I was just talking to myself as per usual. So this is what I've dragged out. Can you see? It's all going to go back in, but like I was just saying 2 minutes ago, it looks really good underneath. That little bee were here a second ago as well, I was talking to that. It looks like it's working, so my plan is to get it all back in and leave it alone. It's working. I trust in the process. Let nature do its thing. I've already told them that you're here. Come and say hello. I've got about 2 seconds of battery left, so look what I've done.
Wow, yeah.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Say hello to the people, Daniel.
Hello to people.
This is me potato man.
You're like a tater.
You're not a tater. I've been busy, love, but then it rained on me. Say hello.
Hey,
this is who's responsible for all editing and beautiful music that you all hear. Anyway, I've literally got 4% on my phone, so, and I'm sure I'm going to be called home in a moment. So I'm going to get all this back in here, and then I am going to do other side next time, and I might even give this one a shuffle about in back corner. Now, like I say, I'll do my research, and if you know how to make compost and how to get it going quick, you'll let me know. But just look at these beauties down here. This is me rhubarb. I'm gonna take some up for Mick and Vicky up road. So thank you for my little comfy plant, and I'm gonna make a rhubarb crumble cake with lemon drizzle for his little get together tomorrow. So I think I said ta-ra about 5 times, but this time it is. So I love you and leave y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful bank holiday weekend, and I'll catch you later. See ya.